But we gonna get this shit popping. Ain't no motherfucking stopping. We gonna pop it. You dig? Let me see. It we're starting to see these days. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me, where I came up. I came up in the 90s, the 80s. Now the 80s, I saw hustlers, but I didn't understand quite what I was looking at. And they didn't quite have their shit together. Now the 90s ushered in a different style of hustler. It ushered in a tennis shoe hustler. But I learned and saw some of the most impeccable, hustling, driven motherfuckers I ever saw before in life in the 90s. See, in the 80s, I saw zoot suit cowboy boot, ankle boot wearing hustlers. Niggas used to wear Braxton jeans type hustlers. Niggas used to wear leather high heel boots with the zip on the side type hustlers. Niggas used to wear rustler type hustlers. And niggas used to wear muscle shirts with nut hugging shorts. And them niggas was hustling. So I got to see both of these hustlers. The tennis shoe hustler and the boot wearing hustler. And I learned quite a bit from the both. But I picked up the most from the tennis shoe hustler. And the tennis shoe hustler was a bad motherfucker. He eluded the police. He fucked all the hoes. He bought all kind of raggedy cars. And he came up and balled for at least 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 summers. Now, the only unfortunate thing about that is he wasn't a millionaire. And he had to go trade some of his life behind bars for balling for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 summers. Now, being in this environment, you had to deal with the nightlife. You had to deal with the creatures that scurried around in the night like roaches. You dig? And you'd meet all kind of characters at 2, 3 in the morning searching for rock to smoke. You dig? Now, doing this type of trade, all these type of people would possess all type of excuses of why you need to give them a discount. I've heard everything from my dog died last night, only got $5. I heard everything from my mama in the hospital, my poor mama might die, only got $3. I've heard everything you can name on earth of why you should give me a discount at 2, 3 in the morning. So when you come from an era where excuses are useless, dealing with society today, you're really looking at a wet ass pussy. Niggas like us know that today in society, this is a big wet ass pussy waiting to be fucked. Like Scarface said. Scarface said, as I quote, the world is a great big pussy waiting to get fucked. Now, a lot of niggas and bitches, they move around on a different degree. They move backwards. What do you mean they move backwards? Well, instead of the world being a great big pussy waiting to get fucked, they become a big pussy waiting to get fucked. And what I would like to tell you is, which position would you like to be in? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm doing the fucking. I'm doing the fucking. It's so much opportunity out here today that was not available 25, 30, 40 years ago. Niggas can hustle apps on their phone, let alone get in the real world and move around physically. Niggas can get money out the metaverse in all kind of ways. You just got to figure it out. But one thing for sure and two things for certain, you won't be able to wind it out. And I ain't talking about shaking your ass and twisting your hips. I'm talking about crying and then bitching and whining about the opportunities that you don't have and ooh, this and that and what another nigga got going. You won't be able to whine it out. These days, I see a lot of bitch ass niggas that want to cry, bitch, and whine to try to get in a better position. That shit only worked for Charleston White. That shit ain't gonna work for the average man. That shit worked for Charleston White because he tricked the goddamn game. He bitched and whined and humiliated and antagonized every motherfucker he could name to get some leverage. And the bitch getting paid for it. But the average man will not be able to take that route. I'm not saying that you got to go work your knuckles to the bone like a gorilla, like John Henry. But what I'm saying is you're going to have to put forth the effort and use the God-given talents that you have. There are gifts within you that God already gave you for you to make it in this world. Oh, we're going to have some church this morning. Some of you possess the talents of arts and crafts. Some of you possess the talents to build, construct, build houses, build cabinets, build sheds, build shit. You have those talents within you. Some of you niggas know how to weld. Some of you niggas know how to navigate ships and boats, cars, trucks, logistics, all that type of shit. Some of you niggas know how to draw, architect type shit, blueprint type shit. A lot of you niggas have all kind of skills that pay the motherfucking bill. But you won't put forth the effort to put that shit out in the world and get you some pay. Some of you niggas know how to do some plumbing. Some of you niggas are electricians. Some of you niggas know how to dribble a basketball. Or hit a motherfucking baseball with a stick that we call a bat. You niggas have all this here shit inside of you. And I ain't talking about the man that gets up early in the morning and get after it, make it happen and be the leader of his clan. I ain't talking about him. That's my brother in arms. That's an eagle. That's my brother in arms. That's a nigga I salute. I'm talking about the bitch ass nigga that wake up late and expect the world to come and say, nigga, you want a Lamborghini? I'm talking about the bitch ass nigga that miss opportunities because he's somewhere bullshitting. But he think the world's supposed to say, you want a Maybach? What's a Maybach? A Maybach. You want a Maybach? You know what I mean? You want a big old Benz? Nigga, the world ain't come and give you shit. The bitch laying there with her legs open, dripping, could go get, do you want some? You can manifest and create whatever system you want and go get it, and come back with it. But one thing about it, you ain't gonna be able to bitch and whine your way to the top. I only seen that shit happen a couple of times in life. Yeah, these days niggas control their way in certain positions. But everybody can't move like that. I represent this trill shit. I represent some shit that come from Port Arthur, Texas, that was etched in stone in the motherfucking 90s by them tennis shoe hustlers, my motherfucking peers. And one thing I noticed about them niggas was some hustling, grinding motherfuckers. 98% of them niggas grew up poor. Ain't got a pot to piss in the window to throw it out. So what you do with it? I don't know. Shit in your shoe. I don't know, nigga. But I'm just saying, 98% of these niggas grew up poor. But there's an incredible story of coming up with absolutely nothing and then turning it into something. It's almost like being a magician. You wake up and you realize I ain't got shit. You ain't got no education. You ain't got no wealthy parents. And most niggas come from a single parent household. But something happens in their life where they get fed up and they say, I ain't gonna take this shit no more. Now, what they elect to go do, it might be against the law. It might not be the ethical thing to do. It might not be the morally sane thing to do. But goddamn it, you rather me sit here and starve or get involved. You either gonna starve or get involved, motherfucker. And the first law of nature is self-preservation. So a lot of niggas elected to get involved. But here it is now, we are the ones that went through it already. Now, what we done went through is what we supposed to present back to the youth that's about to try to take the same route in a different way. A lot of niggas elect to go sit back and get in a rocking chair and be old bitch ass niggas and keep all their history to themselves. Nigga, this world is a library. This world is the library. And each one of you niggas with breath off in your lungs is a goddamn book. Some of you niggas is a how-to book. Some of you niggas is a memoir. Some of you niggas is a book that turns into a movie. But every last one of us has a motherfucking story to tell. Now, it's your goddamn business if you want to keep your lip zipped and get thrown in that motherfucking box and nobody learn a bitch ass thing from you. That's your goddamn business. But I understand we're only here for a brief moment in time. It's called a lifetime. And life expansion, as you see these days, motherfuckers is leaving this earth in a split second. Some only come for minutes. Some only come for hours. Some come for days. Some come for months. Some come for years. You be blessed if you could come to this bitch for at least 75 years. You be blessed if you could come to this bitch for 80 years, 90, 100. But the way this game's set up, it ain't designed for you to stay on this bitch like Methuselah. So you're only here for a brief moment. How do you want to exist in this motherfucker? You're only here for a brief moment. So how do you want to exist in this motherfucker? You want to come to this bitch and whine and hope some shit go your way? Or you want to come to this bitch and push and pull and grind and hustle and make some shit happen and make it go your way? I elect that. Coming to this motherfucker and hustle and grind and make some shit happen, Captain. Because at the end of the day, we're only here for a brief moment. Why not enjoy this shit? Why not love your motherfucking people? Why not be a motherfucking example? You dig? Why not give a motherfucker something to believe in? When the little kids look at you, why not have them look up at you. I can't stand a bitch ass nigga that a kid don't even respect. Nigga, you're put here to make a statement. Make the best of it. Make the best of it. Use that breath you got in your lungs. Use the motherfucking muscles you got, nigga. But there's one muscle of all that you must use. You must utilize. It's that goddamn brain. Niggas like to get the difficult problems and proclaim that they frustrated and they irritated. Nigga, get up and walk around. Go get some fresh air. Do some push-up and jumping jack and come back and come with a solution. See, a lot of niggas is problem-based. They only know the problem. They are a problem. Nigga, you gotta convert yourself from being problem-based, being a motherfucking liability, to being a solutionist. You need to tell yourself there are problems that exist, but I have the solution. Sometimes the solution does not lie with you, but the solution to you not having the solution is finding the next motherfucker who do, so you can get closer to the solution. And fuck a bitch ass nigga trying to stand in the way. Suck my dick. Fuck a bitch ass nigga. Damn, she got a big booty. She got a big old booty. And a big old belly. That shit look good to me. Oh yeah, cut. Big booty, big belly. Now, fuck a nigga trying to stand in the way. Be careful now, folks. There's people that come in your circumference and they act like they want to help you. All the while, them bitches is sent to hinder you. I tell them, suck my dick. Bitch ass nigga. Suck my dick. Bitch ass nigga. Don't offer me no motherfucking help and try to stand in my way to hinder me, because I'm going, nigga. What Tina say, R.I.P. Tina Turner? What Ike say, big wheels keep on turning. Whoa, these motherfuckers rolling. And we rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Nigga, we rolling, nigga. I don't give a damn. I want to be here for a while, but if I die today or tomorrow, nigga, I done made an impact on this motherfucker. And I ain't talking about YouTube, bitch ass nigga. I'm talking about the whole world, nigga. You know how many people divorce. Scott Erica motherfucking eagle round this bitch. Scott Erica eagle round this bitch. And that's my nigga, and I salute him. That goddamn soup look good early in the morning, on a Sunday morning while we having church. This type of talk ain't for Scott Eric. This type of talk ain't for the most of you. Because the most of you got businesses, the most of you got big houses and cars. You motherfuckers got 401ks. You motherfuckers having it. This is for them bitch ass niggas that want to bitch and whine and cry their way to the top. Yeah. This is for the bitch ass niggas that want to cry their way to the top. You ain't gonna be able to bitch and whine your way to the top, baby. You got to work until the booty squirt. Like Pimp C said, bitch. Church. Niggas looking at me in this car like I'm losing my motherfucking mind. You goddamn right, nigga. I'm fresh out that motherfucking treadmill, running and gunning like a motherfucker. My energy pumping like a hoe, and I'm bothered. I'm bothered by these pussy ass niggas that want to bitch and whine they way to the top. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. You gonna have to put forth some motherfucking hustle and grizzle and some grind. I ain't never seen it happen like that but a couple times. Nigga, just to make the name I made for myself, nigga, I was exhausted. Nigga seen me standing on the goddamn street corner by my motherfucking self with that goddamn issue. Nigga seen me standing out there with that goddamn pistol. Saying, nigga, I'm Heezy Leo selling my shit, nigga. And I swear to God, if a nigga would have ran up on me, somebody wasn't gonna make it home. Somebody was not gonna make it home. And it better not goddamn show shit. It better be me making it home, goddamn. But I thank God because I was able to get in them streets for damn near 20 years, go to every hood. Nigga, I done been in the hood so goddamn dangerous. I was able to go to all these places and I ain't get one hair touched on my head. But I worked till I was exhausted because I believed in myself. I believed in myself. And I don't feel sorry for no bitch ass nigga who don't believe in himself. I don't feel sorry for no bitch ass nigga who don't want to hustle and grind and go get it, and come back with it. I don't feel sorry for no bitch who want to sit on no pussy in her ass and beg and whine for some paper. I don't give a fuck if you don't give a fuck about yourself. You must give a fuck about yourself first of all. So I have to close church right now because my pupils finna get back in the car. But let me say this. You're going to have to go out there and get it, and come back with it. Ain't nobody going to give it to you. Ain't nobody going to give it to you. Yeah, ain't nobody going to, let me change my tone. Ain't nobody going to give it to you guys. No one's going to give it to you guys, so you must go out there and get it, and come back with it. Hi, guys. I was just having a little talk on Facebook, YouTube, and I don't give a fuck if I'm talking to myself. I want it. I want it. I like it and I love it and I want some more of it, motherfucker. I want that paper. I may be quiet. But I'm raging on the inside, nigga. I think you're just mental. I may be quiet. I may be walking around like I'm poor and broke down. But I'm, nigga, that sound like chips. What is that? Chips. Don't bust that shit open in here. Eat that shit later. Takis. We got a lot of stuff. We spent $700. Shit. Let me get the fuck off of here. I think you niggas get my point. They didn't listen to me. I think they didn't listen to you? Mm-hmm.
didn't even say nothing.
Oh, let me see the. How much Johnson? Let me see the receipt. Boy, y'all niggas. Got no fools to me. Oh, that ain't bad.
Oh, we were really starting to bug at $55.
That ain't bad.
Oh, you opened it.
Did you get his medicine? He opened them Takis? Take that shit from him. Take that shit from him. Yeah, man, I got to go, man. Shit. I got to go. Goddamn.
Boy.